it looks like it's going to be a higher self reading. Okay, what is happening? Okay, so higher self readings, we go up to the higher self lobby waiting room, and it's always empty. There's nothing and nobody, and I have to call for someone. I don't know why this happens or why it's like this, but this is what's been happening. We've had a lot of higher self readings lately, and they're always like this now. So I get to the empty room, and I'm like, hey, I'm looking for Kitchen Lex higher self. And door opens to the right. And the door opens to the inside of the room. And something walks through the door. But it looked more animal-like than human-like. It looked like a human form, like a figure, like a bipedal person, but there was some weird stuff going on with a tail, maybe. This is bizarreness. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm seeing an animal person or if I'm seeing a person that's dressed really strangely. So let's go see what's happening here. It's a person, but they have on this very unusual coat. It's a coat that has a really, really, really long tail on it that's shaped very strangely. It's like it like tapers down to the right. That's two things to the right. The door opened to the right, and the bottom of the coat tapers to the right. And it's red, and it has a collar that's like sticks up real high, and it has weird shoulders that are like kind of pointy. It's a very attention-grabbing outfit. So let me see if I can get a grasp on who the person is in the coat. This is really interesting because the person in the coat is almost like not part of this coat at all. It's almost like the coat is its own thing, which has a lot of symbolism in it. The coat is its own thing that's put onto the person as an appearance to others, but is not who the person is on the inside of the coat. Because who's in the inside of the coat is someone much smaller than the coat even can hold. And they seem kind of shy and like, not withdrawn, that's not the right word. Maybe reserved. Like holding things back. Like afraid to be themselves. So they put on this coat because they're afraid of what people are really going to see if they really see who they really are. So they put on this crazy elaborate coat that is not even remotely related to what's going on inside the coat. Lex, is this making any sense for you? Is this connecting any dots? I think it's cool, but I'm not sure. Okay. So this was a very strange reading. Of course. Being visited by a coat. There was a person in there. I understand what you're saying when you say the coat is its own thing. Yeah, but it doesn't sound like it's resonating with you personally. Like you don't feel like you are putting on an outer appearance that isn't necessarily the same as your inner appearance, is what it sounds like. So I think we should pull some cards to make some sense of this. It's a pretty damn magical coat, I will say that much. thing's crazy looking. You're not very shy. I'm authentically me and unapologetic, and I'm not hiding, but I don't know what else it could mean. Well, I'm glad that you don't feel that way, and I'm glad that you aren't like that. But why are you getting that information? So before I read the description here, so it's the Eight of Roses, and I'm probably going to say this word wrong. Sangha means community, which we've had some messages about community tonight too. That was something that came up in linguist reading. So there's people sitting at a table here. There's 3 people sitting at a table together. And they look like they're enjoying each other's company. And there's a flippin' red coat hanging up. Look at that! Look at it! There's a goddamn red coat hanging up on the coat rack. What the hell? Okay, let's read it. I'm like, I don't even know what's happening here. This is what the hell? What the hell? It's a what the hell moment. This card indicates that it's time to join or rejoin your group, your ashram, your tribe, or your sangha. Whatever you call it, it is a community that connects you with others of like-minded purpose and activity. Be open to these connections. You will not only find help with current directives, but you may also reawaken past life relationships, talents, and disciplines. It's time for a happy sharing of your discoveries. So perhaps the coat is not an identity that is false. Perhaps the coat is not putting on something to hide who you really are. Perhaps the coat is something that needs to be put on. Maybe this is your coat that you need to put on, like waving your freak flag. Like, here I am in all my crazy glory with this crazy coat and all of this magical amazingness. And it's going to attract the people that are like-minded to come be a part of your community, to be a part of who you are and what you do, and be your soul tribe and your soul family. It's like you're putting out the welcome sign, you know? Here I am, this is me. Come join me if you're as crazy as I am with this crazy red coat. I feel like that makes a lot more sense than the other way. And I'm glad that you think that that's what it is too. Is it like a cape, like a king would wear? Sort of, because it has like a tail that's really long, but it's definitely a coat. The reason I asked if it was a king's coat is because I did a meditation. My guides put this cape on me and pushed me out on the stage where I sat on a throne in front of thousands of people who are looking in my direction. Holy crap, Lex. That was pretty much what we were just saying. Yes. It's the same imagery. It's the same message. Put the damn coat on so that you can go and gather your people. Wow. That is so weird. You have no community right now. I think, it'll happen. Exactly. It's going to happen naturally. And I think, really, if we want to take the message there, You already are being your authentic self. So it's a reminder. It's a reminder to be your authentic self when you're out there on the stage, right? You know how to be your authentic self. You know how to live your truth. So remember to be that when you're out there doing what you want to do, trying and the people that will be part of your community will just naturally find you because you'll be wearing that crazy ass red coat and your king's cape, right? You have the king's cape on, the crazy red coat, and on the people will just start flocking to you because they recognize who you are and what you're doing.